far away, to be honest.
Oh.
I don't know why. But anyway, yes. Tell me all the same. What were you telling me?
It's open the speaker, the microphone. It's open.
Yes, I can hear you, but not very clearly.
Oh. Maybe it's the cuffie, insomma. Come si dice cuffie?
Sorry?
Auricolari. Gli auricolari.
Ah, okay. Is it better now? Anyway, I'm sorry to hear that many teachers are feeling well after the vaccination. Mara has written to me saying she won't be able to take part to the lesson because of the vaccination. She's got a high temperature, 39.4, and she's feeling horrible. And I heard of a great number of people who have been vaccinated and are feeling horrible. I think this AstraZeneca vaccine is not very good. I mean, you know, the bodies react to it in a very strong way. Have you been vaccinated, Marta?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Are you afraid?
Ancora.
Are you worried?
No, I worry. I'm worried for the per l'ago, un po' l'ago.
Ah,
Mi fa
okay.
sono un po' non li mi piacciono tantissimo, but non vedo l'ora di farlo, lo voglio fare.
Yeah, but not for
I'm
the
happy
vaccine.
for yes, I'm happy. Spero che funzioni.
Yes.
Mi fido.
I'm a little worried, to be honest. I'm trying to postpone it a little bit to see what happens if I might have a different vaccine, something like Pfizer-BioNTech or Moderna, not AstraZeneca. So let's see. Okay, do you think we can start, or do you think there will be somebody else coming? What time is it? It's 9 minutes past 5. So, Mirna, can you hear us properly now? Maybe it's a matter of volume. Can you higher the volume?
My microphone volume.
No. We can't hear you at all now. Oh, your microphone, your audio is off. Okay, that's on again.
But I don't know how aumentare il microfono, non lo so. Questo
yes, how to higher the microphone. Maybe if you go into devices, go down to the bottom left of the screen where there is the Microsoft icon, the window. Click on it, go on the setting wheel, impostazioni, the setting wheel, click on the setting wheel and go to dispositivi, maybe. And
Ah, eccolo.
No, maybe not dispositivi, maybe sistema. Sistema,
Vabbè.
and there's the audio. And you can also choose a device, an input device, like an outside microphone or something like that. So
I can find. I can find. Okay. Audio.
oh, that's better. That was better for a while.
Audio, but it's my audio.
Yes, but I can
Not
hear
your audio.
I can hear
Headphone.
it much better now. Leave it like that. I can hear you now.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, perfect. It's okay now. Yes. Have you been vaccinated, Mirna?
I don't understand.
Did you get your vaccine?
Yes.
Did you get your vaccine?
No, I'm going to get the vaccine in 27th of March.
Okay, you booked it. You booked it for the 27th of March.
Yes.
Right. Okay. And Marta, have you booked it already?
No, because I'm not in the statale, non sono nella statale,
Ah, you teach
ma
in a
ma nella
private school.
paritaria.
Ah, okay.
Sì,
And so, don't you have the
ULS
same rights? Don't you have the same
yes,
rights?
but sì, ma come sempre dopo gli altri. ULS have no, ULS asked our
Put you
number,
at the
phone and
bottom.
mail. Sì, l'elenco di dipendenti della scuola, insomma, and they'll call us. I don't know when.
Are they going to call you? We were given a link to click
La
on
scuola,
which. Oh, the school.
o ci manderanno una mail, penso che ci manderanno una mail, non lo so. Comunque, noi abbiamo mandato l'elenco
From the
dei
school.
dipendenti della scuola e loro manderanno, penso, un'email, sì, per prendere l'appuntamento, non so come
They
sarà.
who? Loro chi?
ULS.
Ah, dall'AUSL. Ma because we are supposed to book online, we were given a link, clicking on which we can book our vaccine.
Yes,
know.
but how link? Quale link? Non so.
I don't know.
Penso
Anyway,
che magari ce lo manderanno per mail.
let's start. It's already almost 5:15, so maybe the others will watch the lesson in streaming. So let's start. Now, how did it go with what was it? Women's Day, and are you doing something for Father's Day? Have you? Will you do the leprechaun story? What are you doing at the moment? Mirna, what are you doing at the moment with your children?
No, nothing, because we are at the DIAD yet. So we have 3 hours in lesson per day. So we do math, Italiano,
Okay.
story, history.
History and so on. So you don't teach English. All right. What about you, Marta? What are you doing with your children?
In this period, I'm doing numbers and animals because.
Oh, fantastic! Are you teaching in a kindergarten or in a
Yes.
primary school?
Yes,
Kindergarten.
yes.
Okay.
Kindergarten.
Okay, so
with the
do you
6
know
years,
there are
5 and 6 years.
Yes. Do you know there are many pictures in which you can color by number? I'll show you. Wait a second.
Ah, yes, sì, in base al numero.
Yes.
Cioè, ogni
For
un numero
example, every
è
number
un
one
colore.
is red, and they have to recognize
Yes.
the number and color with the corresponding.
Yes. I use them.
Yes, they're quite nice because there are many animals you can paint, and it's funny for the children to paint, and they have to recognize the number to paint correctly. So that's a good exercise if you want to teach them numbers and colors in English.
L'ho
Okay.
usati in realtà in Italian in the beginning of the year. L'ho usato in italiano all'inizio dell'anno, cose così, quei disegni. But I can use also
Yes, you
in
can do it
English.
in English.
For
Colors and
repeat
numbers. Yes, colors
yes.
and numbers in English.
Questa volta for numbers I used the song 10 Green Bottles. Non so se lo
How
conosci
do they
comunque.
work?
È una canzone, the song called 10 Green
10
Bottles.
green bottles. Oh yes, it's very funny.
Yes.
10 green bottles standing on the wall. 10
Yes.
and then one by one they all fall down, and 9 green bottles are left, and then 8, and then 7. That's very funny. It's a very funny song.
And then and then we mime the song, abbiamo mimato la canzone, cioè every child is a bottle, and then
they fall down.
And then falls down, yes.
Very funny, yes, good idea, yes. Okay, so for today I was asked to do something about springtime. So I've got a few ideas for springtime, but springtime is still a little bit far away. It's still starting. It's just starting now. So for the moment, what you can see is only mainly a few flowers blooming up, and a few birdies, the birds, chippy, chippy, chippy. So I concentrated on that basically because I thought we have to do what children can find around them. So this is what I thought that you could do. Okay, these are the games. All right. A few games I thought about. First of all, the transfers of water or other liquids from one container to the other. If you can, yes. If the containers have different sizes, the children can realize better concepts like big, small, larger, smaller, bigger, smaller, and so on. But that's not strictly connected to springtime. Then I thought blowing in the wind. When the dandelions are, come si chiamano in italiano? I soffioni, sai, hai presente i radicchi che fanno quei fiori gialli che poi diventano tipo batuffoli?
Che si soffia sì. Soffiare cadono.
Se ci soffi sopra, ci sono tutti i semi che volano via. This is still early. You can do it afterwards, but I mean later on in the year. But yes, there's a very nice book, The Tiny Seed by Eric Carle, and I've put you the link to it in English. But of course, you can make the children listen to it in English or tell them the story in Italian, and then they can blow the dandelions and watch them fly. Or with the bubbles, you can blow the bubbles and pretend that there are seeds going here and there. And if it's a windy day, it's a great fun. Or you will have to blow your own wind. But I'm not sharing the screen, am I? Sorry, I thought I was sharing the screen. Okay. Wait a second. We don't care about this. We don't care about this. So we care about, where is, uh-oh. Wow, I'll look for it again. So spring. Okay, I'll put some pictures for you when I send you the summary of the lesson with all the games I propose and so on. I'll put some pictures so you can understand, and I'll put the translation as well, as usual, so you can understand better. Yes, so you can use bubbles, and they can represent the seeds flowing away and posing somewhere to make a new plant. Also, you can very easily make fluffy clouds. You cut 2 cloud shapes out of paper, finger paint paper, whatever. Glue the edges all around except for a small opening, and then the children can stuff the cloud with the toilet paper or maybe cotton or something fluffy, and then you can finish gluing the rest of it, and they become puffy white clouds. Cioè fai 2 forme a forza di non so più parlare né in inglese né in italiano, aiuto. Fai delle cose di nuvole a forma di nuvola, le incolli tutti intorno lasciando solo un pezzettino. Attraverso quel pezzettino, quel buchetto, i bambini ci infilano per esempio carta da toilette oppure cotone o qualcosa insomma di morbido, e poi clicchi o incolli anche quel pezzettino lì e viene una nuvoletta tutta bella puffy
morbida.
Puffy, morbida, esatto. And also to that cloud you can stick strings of thin colored paper to make a rainbow. So it's a cloud with a rainbow, and it's very funny, and it's also easy and funny for the children, I suppose. Shouldn't be too difficult for them to fill in the cloud and click the strips of colored paper to make the rainbow. They can color their own stripes of paper if you want to. So that's a cloud with a rainbow. Another funny thing to do is a blooming flower. To make a blooming flower, un fiore che si apre, che si dice in italiano, vabbè insomma, un fiore che si apre, you take a square, che sboccia, grazie. You take a square piece of colored paper. For example, let me take one. What color do you want it? Pink, for example. You take, this is a small one, you can make a bigger one, but anyway. You take and fold it once, and then fold it again. Okay, you fold it in half, and then in half again. You keep it by the folded corner, and cut out, or have the children cut out, a petal shape, la forma di un petalo. Then you open it, and it's a flower which comes out. You bend the petals towards the center. Can you see me? You bend them. I'm terrible today. And then, if you put it on the water, you take a bowl with the water in it, and if you put it on the water, it slowly opens up. It's very, very nice. I've got a red one here. You put it on the water. Do you want to see it? I'll take a bowl and show you. Can you take a bowl for me? Yes. So it's very, what's happening? Okay, so okay, this is a small one, but it should work all the same. You put the flower in the water, and I wonder whether you can see it. It should slowly open up. See, it's opening up. Can you see it? It slowly opens.
Yes.
It's slowly blooming. Isn't it nice?
Beautiful.
Yes. And you can take a big container with water, and all the children can put their flowers in different colors, and they all bloom up. It's very, very nice. Yes. So let's go back on sharing the screen. So blooming flower, blooming paper flower, right, paper flower. Then you can also put a frog inside, or another smaller flower, or of a different color inside. See, it's completely opened now. It can't open more than this because the container is small, but it should open completely. And inside it, you can put another smaller, I don't know, something pink, another color, so that it looks one flower inside the other, or a small green thing, round thing with eyes, which looks like a frog, for example. So the flower blooms, and you can see the frog in the middle. It's very nice. Another thing I was thinking you could do is a treasure basket. Il cestino del tesoro, dei tesori. So when you go outside in the garden, for example, in the courtyard, you can have the children collect things in the garden and put them all into a basket. Then there are many things you can do with them. Possibility number one. These items could be used as to make a collage, or for a sensory activity. For example, they can close their eyes and try and guess what they are touching: a stick, a leaf, a flower, I don't know, a small stone, or if they are different flowers, they can smell them and try to guess what flower it is, so that they can, touch the things and develop all the, the sensitivity, not only of the eyes, but also of the touching, the smelling, and so on. Or if you collect bark, they can paint on the bark. You know what a bark is? La corteccia degli alberi. They can paint on the bark like Aboriginal Australian Aboriginal people used to do. Come gli aborigeni australiani, they can paint in the bark, on the bark, and it comes out very, very nice. Or with all this material, leaves, flowers, whatever, you can make a bookmark. Cut a string of paper and have the children glue or stick their flowers, leaves, whatever they want to on the paper. And then, yes, you can glue it or simply, and you can make bookmarks or small pictures, for example. The leaves could also be used. You can make them notice the, how can I say, the lines of the leaves by putting a very thin paper above them and having them painting it with a pencil or something like that, so that the contrasts of the lines of the leaves come out. You can also paint on the leaves. I've got beautiful paintings on leaves, which I bought them in London, to be honest, but they are from New Zealand. Shall I show it to you? Just a second. Sì. It wasn't a good idea. I think I broke the, anyway, so this is one of them. Okay, this is of course a nice painting because it was made by an artist, but the children can paint something easy on a leaf. And, like, for example, a sunset on the seaside is very easy. You draw the bottom, you paint the bottom part in blue for the sea and then red for the sunset. And it's, it looks, it comes out very nice. To be honest, it should come out very nice. Or, yes, you could, another activity you could do is, no, that was number 5, is drawing the flowers or the leaves and have them design their, design them. And if you put a magnet, they can be used as a magnet for the fridge or something like that. You can have messages on it and so on. So this was an idea ideas I was trying to develop about springtime, imagining that you go outside in the garden, in the courtyard, and you can collect things, of course. Another possibility is to make the, vabbè, Dido, I told you how to do it before. Match the color, match pictures with objects. That's, yes, and you can also make them notice, for example, the lizards waking up. You know what a lizard is? A lizard is a, what's in Italian? Lucertola, una lucertola. So this is, it will soon be the period in which the lizards, le lucertole, wake up. So you can notice, make the children notice the lizards or the little blossoms of the flowers flourishing, the leaves which are changing colors, the weather, how it's changing. So make the children notice all these things. And you can also, you can also invent stories about, you know, all these things with them. Or read them books with stories about these things. I'm looking for some story for you. And you can read them the story and then start reading it again and stop every now and then and ask the children, what will happen? Do you remember? Oh, what can she do? And so on and so on. So as to, how can I say, make them use their memory, develop their memory. Then there are many dozens of ways, dozens, noi diremmo decine, loro dicono dozzine, vabbè, dozens of ways to make flowers. You can make flowers with the handprints and the footprints of the children themselves. They can print their hands as flowers and their feet as leaves, as the plants. That's very nice in my opinion. That was more or less what I thought about the cloud, but my idea was a fluffy cloud from where the rainbow came out. But that's more or less the idea. You can make butterfly bracelets. So you can have them paint the butterflies, maybe with one of those paint by color, paint by number pictures. And once they have painted their butterfly, you can make it into a bracelet. It's very easy. You take a string of paper and fasten it around a child's wrist. Whereas, anyway, you glue it or click it. I was trying to click it, but I can't find the clicker anymore. No, this is empty. Anyway, you click it around the child's wrist and glue the butterfly on it, and you can make beautiful bracelets, both for them, or they can bring them to their mothers or sisters or whatever. Anyway, that's the idea. Yes, you can glue. You can glue the. Ecco dov'era. Yes, you can glue the butterfly and then you can click the bracelet around a child's wrist, arm. And it looks very much springtime. What do you think, Marta? Do you like these ideas?
Yes, le mie bambine ne andrebbero matte di questi bracelet.
Yes, you can also make rings, but they must be small butterflies because a ring for a child, you know, so better bracelets. Or a crown. You can make a crown with a big butterfly if you want to. What do you think, Mirna? We can't hear you. We can't hear you.
Very good, but the
Do you like
are for female, for children, little girls. for boys,
I can't hear you very well.
Maybe the other one.
Yes. Anyway,
the game with the clouds.
Oh, you like the cloud?
Yes. With the hand. Yes.
Yes, the cloud with the rainbow. The cloud with the rainbow is also nice. So what about the treasure basket?
Oh, yeah.
The treasure basket, and then they can take out one of the things which they put in, and guess what it is. A leaf, a stick, a whatever, you know. And the blooming paper flower, did you like it?
Very good. Very good.
That's very nice.
I think I do it with my.
You'll do it with your children
when I return to school. When we return to school.
Oh, you're not at school now.
No, we are in DAD.
Oh, you are in DAD. Oh my God. But you can have your children do it at home because it's really very, very easy. As I told you, I'll show you again. It's really very easy. Look, you take a squared paper, fold it in half, and then half again. Then you keep it from the folder and simply cut out a petal shape. Ritagli una cosa a forma di petalo, ma anche se non è tanto a forma di petalo va bene lo stesso, voglio dire. And then they unfold it and bend the petals towards the center. And then they can go and put their flower in the sink or in a bowl of water, and they can watch it bloom. And they can come back and tell you if it bloomed or not. Hi, Claudia, welcome.
Vale, non sento niente.
Can't you hear us?
Non sento, come si fa?
Why can't you hear? We can hear you. Claudia, can you hear us? Hi, hello. We can't hear you though. Your audio is off.
Oh, bye, sorry.
Okay.
Oh,
today.
Oh, thank you. I'm in riunione, come si dice? In meeting.
I'm at a meeting.
In college with my colleague.
With your colleagues, yes.
And would like come with you.
Yeah, come tomorrow if you want. Come tomorrow. We'll do more or less the same things with the other class tomorrow.
Okay.
Yes.
One moment I stay with you.
Yes, for a while, just for a while. But then you can come back tomorrow. Please text me, send me a text message so that I will remember to send you the link for tomorrow.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Come tomorrow. We were talking about a few possibilities for springtime. Springtime is still at the beginning now, so I concentrated mainly on flowers because flowers are starting to bloom, and birdies because of the birds. You can hear the birds singing at the moment, and so. What I thought you could do is a blooming paper flower, which is what I was showing, a paper flower. If you put it in the water, it opens up. And that's very fascinating. You can make a fluffy cloud, a puffy cloud with the rainbow. A treasure basket, you can simply go out with the children and have them collect whatever they like. Interesting stones, leaves, sticks, flowers, whatever. And you put everything into a big basket. And then you can make a lot of things with what you collected. You can make the children, blind the children, meaning cover their eyes so they cannot see, and make them choose an object and simply touching it, guess what it is. If you teach them the word in English, they can also say it in English. It's a stick, it's a stone, it's a flower, it's a leaf. Because this helps developing their sensory, sensorial, how do you call it? Anyway, their sensitivity. Or the children could paint on the bark. Potrebbero dipingere sulla corteccia, come gli aborigeni australiani. Or you can make a bookmark. Or you can paint the leaves, or dry them, or put some thin paper over them and make the children color with their pencils so that they realize how the, the lines of the leaf comes out. Come out. So these are some ideas. You can make flowers in a dozen ways. Si può fare i fiori in decine di modi. Handprints and footprints, for example. You can make bracelet, butterfly bracelets. If you are teaching them the numbers or the letters of the alphabet, you can take a color by number sample, for example, or color by letter picture. Do you know what a color by letter is? For example, if you go to Google or whatever website you want to, and dial color by number, you can have plenty of images where they are supposed to color according to the numbers. So they have to recognize number 1 and color it green. Number 2, orange. Number 3, brown. Let's see if I can make it bigger. Where's the butterfly? Oh, there it is. Okay. I can prepare some of them for you. So, and then number 5 is supposed to be purple. So every time they recognize number 5, they have to paint it purple. Number 4 is blue. So it's a way to make them paint and recognize the numbers. And once they have painted their butterfly, you can stick it on a stripe of paper and put it around their wrist and make a bracelet, for example, or a crown. That's a possibility. Also, oh my God, I've switched. How silly of me. Sorry, I have to go back to the document. I closed the document. Springtime, here it is. Yes, you can transfer liquids, water, for example, from one container to the other if they're very small. You can blow the seeds of, for example, the dandelions, non so come si chiamano, come si chiamano? Soffioni, dei soffioni. You can blow the seeds around, or you can use bubbles and pretend that there are seeds going around with the wind if you want to explain them how the seeds spread, you know, of the flowers or of the plants spread around. That was the cloud, fluffy cloud with the rainbow, the blooming paper flower, the treasure basket. Then we were making paintings, flowers, butterfly bracelets. You can grow something. You can bring some beans, for example, in class, and everybody can have their own little plastic glass, for example, or whatever container with cotton and water, with wet cotton, and the bean inside, and watch the bean plant grow. Put out the roots and then the, you know, the leaves and so on. That's very nice for the children. Or you can easily buy some flower seeds. They are very, very cheap. And have the children plant their flowers first in a glass so that they can see the roots and the, you know, the flower coming up, and then you can move it into the garden, for example, or into a vase, proper vase. So you can grow something. That's very nice for children. More flowers I've got in here. Oh, yes, that's another possibility, a 3D rainbow papercraft. You take some cotton, glue it on a poster, on a piece of paper, and then from one cotton to the other, you glue strings of colored paper. You prepare strings of paper that have to color it, or even if it's not a string, a stripe of paper, they color it in the form of a rainbow. They glue them to the clouds, and then you put cotton in the clouds. This is also very nice, in my opinion. But I will send you everything. Don't you worry. I will send you everything. That's another idea, a cloud with a rainbow, all in paper. This is a representation of one of those dandelions seeds. It's made, it's very easy. Yes, it's made by drawing some lines with a pen, and then at the top of, at the bottom of every line, they can print their fingers in different colors. Or another possibility is this one. This is also very nice and very easy. Strings of paper, circular shaped flowers, and they have to glue them one over the other. Yes, they can paint the leaves. I was showing, I've got some beautiful painted leaves, which I bought in London, to be honest, but they came from New Zealand. Of course, these are made by artists, but even if you simply paint, the leaves can be very nice. Or you can print the the leaves on some paper, cover them with color and print it, stamp them, and that's how they come out. These are other possibilities. Crowns made with flowers and butterflies. These are also very, very nice and very easy to do because you simply need a straw, una cannuccia, on top of it a cotton fioc. If you put the cotton fioc into some yellow color, it becomes yellow. And then this is very easily done. You take a piece of paper and cut it round. Once it's round, you make a cut so that you can bend it. And you bend it to form the flower. You can also use a cotton fioc, a disc of a cotton disc if you want to, but you can also use simply paper. So this is also very easy to do, to make. Or you can make it in paper. These are other possibilities of flowers. Or these ones. These are also very, very easy to do. They look difficult, but they're not difficult at all. I'll show you how to do it. You take a piece of paper, cut stripes out of it, but not completely. Leave some don't cut them completely. It's also very easy because it's not important how big or small. It's not important if they are same size or different sizes. If they go like this, wavy in a wavy way, it's okay. Once you got it, you take, you're supposed to take a straw, but you can take, okay, I've got a straw here. You take a straw and stick the paper all around it. You stick it all around the straw. That's what comes out. Then you can bend. Okay, once you have attached it, you can bend the stripes and see what comes out is Yes, what comes out is this one. I'm not very good now because I should, see, you should either stick or tape it on the straw, and once you bend it, it comes out like this. I haven't bent all of them. Or again, you can cut them shorter and stick them like this. Instead of going down, stick them all together at the same level. Invece di arrotolarli andando in giù, li attaccate insieme. And you can make nice flowers in this way. You can also make a bunch of flowers. Potete fare anche un mazzolino di fiori. Ne fate 2 o 3 insieme e poi li mettete insieme. In different colors and so on. Let's see if there are also tutorials. I'm not sure I can show you the tutorials now because we are online live streaming, but I will put the tutorials for you when I'll send you the link to the tutorials. So you can watch the tutorials and see how it's made. But they're all very, very easy to make, very easy. They're also good for small children. More flowers. Flowers with their picture inside. Heart-shaped flowers. See, various possibilities. Or simply, that's a bunch of flower, for example. Or with a fork. They can paint with a fork. See, they can make prints with a fork. See, these are all possibilities for beautiful flowers. Or, as I told you before, make a trunk and have the children print their fingers to make the flowers, cherry blossoms, cherry flowers, or these ones, what are they called? I don't know, I can't remember their names. These are all made with the fingertips. Handprints, handprint flowers. Again, the cloud with the drops of water. Again, a tree made with the handprint and the flowers made with fingerprints. Okay, this is a little bit more difficult, but yes. Yeah. So many, many nice ideas. This is also very easy to do. Do you want me to show you? But I will put the links with all the explanations for every one of them. So if you like this one, you can click on this and see how it's made. But it's really very, very easy. Huh? But a bit harder. Okay. Anyway, I will put the links to you so you can see what you can do. Well, butterflies, flowers. So flowers of many, many kinds. As I told you, dozens of possibilities. And I will give you all these links to check what you like. See, and they're all very nice. Or you can have finger animals, parrots, and so on. Anyway, I will write everything to you and I will send it to you with the links, which we cannot watch now because we are live streaming. And so I will put the links to you in the mail I'm going to send you. See, you can use paper towel with the colors, and so you can show the children how paper towel absorbs the colored water, and then when it's all made in different colors, you can make a flower out of it. So various possibilities. What do you think? Do you think you'll make flowers? Will you make flowers? Mirna, Marta?
Yes, I.
Which one do you like? This is very easy.
Blue. There was
the one I did, the one I made. Yes, that's very easy to make. Yes, and the cloud with the rainbow.
With the
yes.
Very good. Very good.
Very easy. See, it's very easy to make. If you don't want them to use the scissors, because they've got the scissors without the point, so it should be okay because they're not sharpened. But if you don't want them to use the scissors, they can also round them around their fingers. And then, of course, you attach them around. And then the clouds with the rainbow is also very nice. Look how nice it is. That's how it comes out. Oh yes, you can also make a ladybird, but this is a little bit more difficult maybe. A caterpillar. Caterpillar is very easy. Okay, this is very easy. It's made with fingertips. You put, they put their fingers into maybe the green color and print the fingers one after the other to make a caterpillar, and maybe the face in a different color, a caterpillar, or you can make a paper caterpillar. Also, a paper caterpillar is very, very easy to make. You take a piece of paper. You take a piece of paper. Yes. I think you cut stripes. Then you link, click maybe, or glue, or whatever you want to. The two edges of the caterpillar. And here it is. A paper caterpillar. Of course, it needs a face. For a face, you can simply make a circular piece of paper, like this one, for example. You draw the eyes and the mouth and whatever it is. And the mouth. And click it. And that's a caterpillar. So, Marta, what do you like the best? Do you like the caterpillar?
Yes, beautiful. Maybe with the book.
Yes, you can read to them the very hungry caterpillar. The very hungry caterpillar. Maybe it's a little bit difficult in English. You can read it in Italian to them, and then you can make the caterpillar. Because it's all in the past tense. You can do it in the present though. The caterpillar is very hungry, so he eats an apple, then he eats 3 strawberries and whatever it is. But maybe also
for the food.
And then you can make the caterpillar. Yes. So, a few ideas for crafts. Do you like the caterpillar, Mirna? And this one is easier for the small children. They can make the caterpillar with their...
Are for me. That's are for me. It's very easy. It's for me.
But this is very, very easy to do. As I told you, you cut out a piece of paper.
We say articolato. Easy. Sì.
You simply cut out some paper and then you put a face on it. E poi ci metti una faccia. And that's all, actually. So,
I try. Then
very easy, really, very easy. If I can do it, everybody can, because I'm horrible. I'm very terrible in these kind of things. Anyway, going back to the games, per tornare ai giochi or activities, this is also the period in which you can start listening to the birdies, to the birds. So I have thought about a few birdie games, giochi con gli uccelli. You can make birdies of different colors. Potete fare i birds, gli uccellini di diversi colori, or you can print them. I will give you a template you can print, and then the children can paint their own bird. Each child must have a colored birdie. Ogni bambino deve avere un uccellino colorato. Bird, per fare il diminutivo, uccellino, il vezzeggiativo, birdie. Birdie, loro aggiungono questa I, birdie. So, when each child has a colored bird, you can sing together Bluebird. The song goes, bluebird, bluebird through my window. Who's the bluebird? And those who have the bird colored in blue, they can start singing. Tweet, 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 or chirp, chirp, chirp. Okay, then you go on with the song. Yellow bird, who is the yellow bird? And the children with the yellow bird can sing tweet, 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 chip, chip in Italian, and so on. Red bird, who is the red bird? And so on. I have put the link to the song here for you. I've cut the video because it was a long song and very complicated, not very, but a little bit complicated for the children. So I have cut the video to the small part you need. This sentence, bluebird, bluebird through my window, who's the bluebird? Okay, red bird, and so on. So I'm sending you the link as well. And they can sing and pretend to be the birds themselves. Tweet, tweet, chirp, 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 chip, chip, whatever they want to. Or game number 2. You can make a crown with a bluebird on it and have the children stand in circle, give it to one of the children to wear, and again you sing bluebird, bluebird through my window, who is the bluebird? And the child with the crown starts chirping, chip, 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 chirp, 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 tweet, tweet, whatever you want. And then he chooses another child to become the bluebird. So he or she gives the other child the crown to put on his or her head, and you can sing the song again. Bluebird, bluebird through my window, who's the bluebird? And so on, till everyone has been a bluebird for at least once. Another possibility is birdie in the tree, l'uccellino sull'albero. You draw a tree, make a tree, and sing the song. This is a different one. Again, I have cut the part of the video which you need to sing. Little red bird in the tree, little in the tree, little red bird in the tree, sing a song to me. And the child or the children who have a red bird places the bird on the tree and sings tweet, tweet, or chirp, chirp, you know. And then instead of red bird, yellow bird, and so on and so on. It's all these small songs have got the idea behind them is that they learn some words in English through songs and activities. And they are supposed to enjoy it. Doing this, I've also thought how different the sounds of the birds can be from English to Italian. So wouldn't it be funny to tell the children how birds sing in English in comparison to how they sing in Italian? For example, you can ask the children if they know how a chick, un pulcino, goes. In Italian, chicks go pio, 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 pio. But in English, they go peep, peep, peep. A hen, una gallina. Una gallina in Italian goes cocodè, cocodè. But in English, it goes cluck, cluck, cluck. A rooster, un gallo. A rooster in English goes kikiriki, but in Italian goes kikiriki, but in English it goes cock-a-doodle-doo, cock-a-doodle-doo. A bird in Italian goes chip, 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 but in English it goes chirp, 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 or tweet, tweet, tweet. A duck. Okay, duck goes quack, quack, both in Italian and in English. An owl goes tweet, 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 or don't know, what sound an owl makes in Italian. Come fa la civetta in italiano, il gufo?
Non so, mi viene in mente una cosa del genere.
Okay,
non lo so.
That's like in English, hoo-hoo, or tweet-hoo, 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 hoo-hoo. Yes. Okay, hoo-hoo. Let's say who in Italian as well. Who in Italian. Che sicuramente però non sarebbe scritto così, ma vabbè lo stesso. So it's interesting to, you know, to make the children understand that the same sound, the same songs can be, how can I say, heard and reported in a different way by the different people. So, for example, the rooster sounds kikiriki in Italian and cock-a-doodle-doo in English. You can make the children hear the sound of a rooster and ask them if they feel the Italian way of representing it or the English way is the more similar to the original sound. Potete anche far sentire il verso di un gallo ai bambini e poi gli chiedete, secondo voi fa kikiriki o fa cook-a-doodle-doo? E probabilmente nessuna delle due. In Japanese it goes kokoroko, so completely different. But it's nice to make the children hear the noises, the sounds, sorry, not the noises, the sounds of the birds, how they differ from one to the other, and how they differ in the different languages. Then you can also have one child make a bird call, and the others should try to guess what kind of bird he or she is. For example, if you teach them words like rooster, gallo, hen, gallina, chicken, chick, pulcino, then they can go beep, 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 and the other ones should guess it's a chick, it's a baby chick, and pulcino. How do you find this, this idea? Do you think it's a good idea to play with the birds? These birds games?
Yes. Ci manderai i versi degli animali?
Allora, no, veramente i versi degli animali non ce li ho. Nel senso, ce li ho scritti
okay.
Pip pip invece che pio pio, clac clac invece che coccodè.
Sì, scritti. Va
Sì,
bene anche
sì,
scritti.
vi mando tutto, tutta questa roba ve la mando come
Okay.
sempre. Come sempre vi mando riassunto con tutto quanto bello scritto anche in italiano e in
Perfect.
inglese.
Thanks.
Però posso trovare in internet, se trovo, i versi degli animali. Maybe the English, there must be for children, for small children, something like the baby chick goes beep beep, the hen goes cluck cluck, the rooster goes cook-a-doodle-doo, cook-a-doodle-doo, and so on and so on. I will look for it. Yes, I will.
Okay, thanks.
Then another idea is to show the children, to tell the children how the birds come out from the eggs, are born from eggs. And it's not easy to break an egg. So you can take a few eggs Show the children how to crack an egg and make them try. L'idea era che provassero a rompere un uovo, non è facilissimo rompere un uovo, in modo che si rendessero conto di quanto è difficile per un pulcino spingere su per nascere. Nascere non è una cosa facile. Especially if you crack it from inside, because from outside you can have, you know, you can be stronger, but from inside you don't have room enough to, you know, push. So it's quite difficult for a chicken to break an egg. And you can make this thing, you can show this thing to your children by asking them to break an egg. It's not easy. For them, it's not easy. It's easy for us, of course, but for a child, unless they drop it, but simply break it like this, it's not easy. And then you can use the cracked eggs to make scrambled eggs for a snack. Poi potete prendere le uova rotte e fare una bella frittata e fare la merendina. Anyway, another game is London Bridge. It has nothing to do with the spring, but I was thinking you were outside in the courtyard, in the garden, and you maybe needed some games. Non ha niente a che vedere con la primavera, ma ho pensato, vanno fuori all'aperto, facciamo qualcosa, qualche gioco che sia all'aperto. And this is the idea. They stand one in front of the other, hands, you know, tied, and two children, and the other ones in a line pass under the hands, and everybody sings, London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down, London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady. And, you know, lower the hands, the arms, over the person who's passing at that moment. That person will become one of the sides of the bridge. To give you an idea, I've put a link here. I hope I won't have problems showing it to you. I've cut, again, it was a...
London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady.
Build it up with wood and clay, wood and clay, wood and clay. Build it up with wood and clay, my fair lady.
Everybody, London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady.
Okay, this is the idea. I have cut out the part of the video which refers to the game. You can keep simply singing London Bridge is falling down. Il ponte di Londra sta cadendo, mia bella signora. Another thing you could do as a game, if you have to stay inside, for example, you can have your children lying on the ground with their legs up, or lying on the ground with their stomach at the bottom, whatever you prefer. And you toss a balloon into the middle of the class. You give them a balloon, what is it? Un palloncino, quello di aria, non una palla pesante ovviamente. And they have with their legs, you know, play with the balloon. with their feet. They can touch the balloon with their feet, but not with their hands. And when the balloons falls down into the floor, the game is finished. You have to throw it again to them. Okay, and you can chronometrate the time and see how long they can keep the balloon up. So that's a funny game, and it gives them, how can I say, it allows them to learn how to move the legs lying down in a specific way as to hit the balloon. Si gli permette di star sdraiati e coordinare le gambe per colpire il pallone, che è una posizione un po' strana e gli aiuta molto mentalmente come coordinazione di movimenti. Perché potreste farlo con le mani, ovviamente. Sarebbe più facile, se volete fatelo con le mani, però farlo con i piedi è più difficile e quindi più divertente. So, what do you think about all this? Marta and Mirna, do you like the football lying down? Vi piace l'idea del calcio fatto da sdraiati con le gambine che colpiscono il palloncino?
I do. I have to ask my children.
You already do it with your children. Yes, because it's a good way for them to develop, mobility and yes. Yeah. What do you think, Marta?
Yes, we usually play with balloon, but also London Bridge is beautiful for my children of kindergarten.
You like London Bridge?
Because,
and what
yes,
about
because,
cracking? Yeah, it's fun. What about cracking the eggs? You'll make.
Yes. Yes, but I think that they have to, che dopo dobbiamo buttarli via perché
sì,
faremo
dubito
un
che
disastro.
riuscirete a fare la frittata, però per fargli
sì.
capire quanto è duro l'uovo, capito? E che loro lo colpiscono da fuori, quindi possono prendere ovviamente l'invio. Dall'interno, che non c'è spazio, è veramente duro rompere un uovo. C'è la membrana che tiene insieme, non è facile. Ok, I'll make you listen to the song as well. Vi faccio anche sentire la canzone, dai, speriamo bene che non mi arrivi qualche copyright infringement.
Monster Math presents Addition Below 10.
That's not what I wanted. Oh, this was it. I cut part of the video. We don't need all of it.
Little bird up in a tree, in a tree, in a tree. Little bird up in a tree, sing a song to me.
Yes, the original song goes, little bird up in the tree, but for our game, you need a color. So you can sing the song as it is originally, little bird up in the tree, in the tree, in the tree, little bird up in the tree, sing a song to me. Or you can play the game by substituting up with a color. Little red bird in the tree, little red bird, sing a song to me. And then little yellow bird in the tree, and so on and so on. The other song was this one.
We sing. Bluebird, bluebird, through my window. Bluebird, bluebird, through my window. Bluebird, bluebird, through my window. Oh, Johnny, I am tired. What other colored birds can we sing about? Have you ever seen a yellow bird? Yellow bird through my window. Yellow bird.
Yes, she says, Johnny, I am tired, but I would say, who is the bluebird? So that the child or the children with the bluebird can sing tweet, tweet, or can stick the bluebird on the tree or do whatever they have to do. So, do you like the birdie games?
Yes.
Yeah. You can also grow something. Do you think you will grow something? Farete crescere qualcosa, dei fiori, la piantina di fagioli, queste cose qui?
Yes, yes. In kindergarten, usually
Yeah.
We usually do these
Kind of
activities.
things. Yes.
Also, we have a small place in the garden where
you can plant flowers or whatever you want. Good.
And then un piccolo vaso for
yes.
for every child.
Yes, yes. That's nice to see things growing up. And, you know, butterfly bracelet, we've already been through this. So, how do you find these activities? And what would you like me to do for next time? Do you like me to go on with the spring activities or something about Easter, maybe? Let's see when it'll be next time. Quando sarà la prossima volta e quando è... dov'è qua? Oh, ecco qua. So it's the 10th of March, so 24th of March. When is Easter? I don't know. Quando è Pasqua?
In April 4th, I think.
Let me check.
I think 4th of April.
Yes, you're right, the 4th of April. The 4th of April, so next time we will do something for Easter. Facciamo qualcosa per Pasqua perché poi non ci vediamo più prima di Pasqua. Ok, quindi per la prossima volta preparerò qualcosa per Pasqua. Intanto, springtime for the moment. Per il momento, la primavera. Ok. So, any request, suggestion? Avete delle richieste? Qualcosa che volete che faccia? Suggerimenti? I'm here for you. Sono qua per voi, faccio quello che volete che faccia. Let's see. Yes, Easter. So, and by the way, let's write who is with me today. Yes, only 2 of you, but I need to write. Poor Mara. I'm thinking about her, vaccinated and feeling so bad. That's it. So, Marta, you missed only one lesson, Marta, is that correct? Hai saltato solo una lezione, giusto? E Mirna. E Mirna, vabbè, ha iniziato un po' in ritardo, ma poi c'è stata sempre. Ok. Right. So, Tell me something. Ditemi qualcosa, via. Do you prefer the bird songs or the activities like the activities about bird with the songs and the birds to color and so on, or the activities like London Bridge, the balloon, kicking the balloon, these kind of things? Preferite le attività con la canzoncina sugli uccellini che vengono colorati e poi vengono messi nell'albero, oppure i bambini che fanno chip chip, o preferite attività tipo London Bridge, tipo il calciare il palloncino con i piedi, queste cose qua? Secondo voi cosa è più efficace?
No, I think that these are sono tutte belle attività, but with this non so spiegarmi. Allora, con quella, con l'attività del football, per esempio, c'è poca, secondo me c'è poca possibilità di parlare in English.
Yes,
cioè, è così confusionaria, almeno con i miei, si finisce poi per parlare in italiano.
Yes, it is. But they can learn words like kick, I don't know, take it, or I don't know, pick it up, raccoglilo, calciare, prenderlo, raccoglierlo, the balloon. Yes, it's your turn, tocca a te. Vabbè, non è che devono dire chissà cosa in inglese, hanno 3-4 anni, poretti, alla fine.
Sì, appunto, quindi se sto su canzoncine con parole ben definite, riusciamo pian piano a impararle.
Esatto.
Così invece verbi così è sicuramente più difficile. Quindi
no, ma però
cerco di fare cose più.
If you repeat and repeat it over again, like kick,
yes.
foot, balloon, it's your turn. If you repeat it many times, they will learn it. Se lo ripeti tante volte,
Yes, sure. No, beh, quello sicuramente. No, dovrei provare.
Spero che non si prendano a calci uno con quell'altro, ma insomma anche se lo fanno non è che si fa tanto male, voglio dire.
Anche giocando succede, per carità.
Esatto.
No, è normale.
What do you think, Mirna?
For me, all activity is every activity
are useful. All activities
very good because that depends by age. So at 6 years old, they can use the songs and the
birds, yes.
And at 8, 9, maybe the activities with the balloon are I think are interesting. Inoltre, moreover, 1 and 1. Both activities are for 8 years old or 9 years old. But at 6, maybe the birds on the tree is
easier and nicer. Yes.
Yes, it's more
easier and nicer. Più facile e quindi più carino da fare.
Sì, anche più per loro motivante, diciamo, perché i bambini piccoli non è che facciano chissà quante cose, anche se fanno la prima, no? Quando fanno la prima hanno bisogno dell'oggettino materiale, no? Da toccare, da fare loro.
Certo,
e quindi, secondo me, poi dopo, ecco, very good, very interesting these activities. I wrote something. I wrote
took notes. You mean you took notes? Hai preso nota?
Yes, yes.
Ah, I took notes, but I will send you. I always send you. Do you receive my emails? I always send you by email the summary of what we have done with all the activities explained with pictures and the links and everything, so that you can,
Yes,
Also,
I saw your emails and the activities. Yes, but I need write.
Okay, yes. It's a way to memorize things.
No, once or twice I didn't receive your mail, but I don't know if you.
You know what I can do? At the end of the course, I can send everything to Stefano and ask him to put everything in the cloud, so that you can go there and find what's missing.
The cloud.
Ma non potrei mandare alla fine del corso,
Yes.
mandare tutto quanto a Stefano, che di solito lui mette in un cloud. Dov'è che li mette? Che potete andare lì e trovare tutto il materiale. Or I can send you everything to you, posso rimandarvi tutto per email, tutto quanto il corso, tutto quanto.
Magari, grazie. Cioè, in realtà io adesso tutto quello che è nella mail resta lì, perché io non ne cancello manco una. Cioè, lo devo dire in italiano, che è troppo difficile. E quindi le tengo tutte lì. Però se è in un cloud meglio, perché poi uno
tutti insieme, yes.
Sì, certo. E io poi li salvo anche al computer, ma il settembre scorso due hard disk si sono bruciati, uno vecchissimo, dove c'era tutta la mia attività scolastica dall'inizio.
My God, couldn't you do anything about it? Couldn't you do anything about it?
No, the man who take my computer said
there was nothing to do.
Said that the hard disks were
was definitely gone.
And so
oh God.
he didn't try to
rescue it.
Yes,
maybe you should have changed the what is it, shop or whatever it was. Forse avresti dovuto provare in un altro negozio dove sei andata.
Io infatti poi ho pure chiesto a lui di procurarmi un computer, che è questo che sto usando, con la carta del docente. Come era un amico, mi sono fidata, no? Anche questo mi ha tirato una mezza sola. Come si dice sola in inglese?
Yes, well, it wasn't a great affair, yes.
No, nel senso che lui stesso mi ha detto che questo era un computer da 500 euro. Io ne avevo ancora i soldi dell'anno precedente, me l'ha fatto pagare 779, poi mi è venuto a dire: ma questo è un computer da 500. Allora ho detto: come? Me lo dici tu che è un computer da 500? Cioè, voce.
Ma scusami, ma tu non gli hai detto niente? Io mi sarei
detto, sì, guarda che me l'hai fatto pagare 779 euro tu con la carta del docente. No, ma non ti credo, ma no, ma sì, ti dico di sì, perché mi faceva il paragone con quello vecchio e gli dicevo il case di quello vecchio è più resistente, più solido. Ma quello l'avrei pagato sugli 800, questo è da 500, come questo è da 500. Poi è nata tutta sta cosa.
Bell'amico.
Non ci credeva. Ma infatti alla fine ho detto: vabbè, mi importa, la prossima volta vado da un altro, tanto ce n'è un altro che conosco. Però.
E forse avresti potuto, you should have tried to show your old computer to somebody else. Maybe you could rescue something.
I could, I have no, one of these. One of these, I have one of this hard disk. The other, no, is.
It's gone, completely gone.
Yes.
But the other one, why don't you try with someone? Perché non provi con qualcun altro?
Sì, ma gli posso far vedere l'hard disk di quello vecchissimo, che non so, capito? Quello era una roba del 2004, erano di quei computer a torre. L'altro invece, quando si è bruciato l'hard disk, lui me l'ha sostituito, però quello vecchio non me l'ha ridato, quindi quello...
That's not fair. Questo non è giusto però,
No, l'altra
Secondo
volta me
me
l'aveva ridato.
lui l'ha aggiustato e rivenduto, vedrai.
Non ci avevo pensato perché quello precedente me l'aveva restituito, perché già era
Te lo
capitato.
doveva restituire.
Era già capitato prima, ma ora me ne ha messo uno di quelli solidi, come dicono loro, che secondo loro sono più resistenti di questi nuovi SSD,
Ma
SDD.
quello vecchio doveva ridartelo lo stesso.
Già, non ci ho pensato.
He should have given you back.
Give back.
Yes,
Ok,
he should have given you back the old one. Avrebbe dovuto restituirti quello vecchio.
Già, è vero, è vero.
Who knows he didn't sell it? Who knows? Chissà. He didn't sell it. Chissà se non l'ha venduto a qualcuno.
Grandi, no, speriamo che almeno abbia tolto veramente tutta... No, dice che era bruciato, quindi non erano recuperabili i dati. No, nel senso che non c'era niente di... Era tutta roba di scuola.
It might be, potrebbe anche essere che non erano recuperabili, per carità, ma in ogni caso doveva ridartelo quello vecchio.
Yes. I think he wasn't interested to less his time. To less his time.
To spare time.
Ok.
Sprecare il tempo.
Yes,
no?
yes.
Gli interessava, vabbè, però.
Ecco, per esempio in italiano si dice non aveva voglia di perdere tempo. In English?
He didn't want to spare time, to spare his time. He didn't want to spare his precious time.
I think so. I think so.
Anyway, what about you, Marta? Marta?
Yes, about what?
I don't know. Have you ever broken a computer?
No, I think no.
Not really. Lucky you. How old is your computer now?
E speriamo che continui così.
And let's cross fingers it goes on like that. Yes. How old is your computer now?
How? Mi è andata via la voce.
How old is computer?
Sarebbe da cambiare. I think maybe
if it works, it's okay.
4 years, 5 years
not
old.
Too bad, not too bad. And anyway, if it works, it's okay. Why change?
Se funziona, infatti.
Se funziona, che ti frega, va benissimo così.
When it dies, quando muore,
yes.
allora
when
lo
it
cambierò.
dies, you change it. Yes. Okay, so I hope I have given you a few ideas. As I told you, I will send you everything. And yes, Easter for next time, and then we'll see. So, have a good fortnight. See you in 2 weeks.
Thanks.
Bye.
And
yeah. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night.
Good.
Thanks,
yes. Enjoy
bye.
your evening. Have a good evening. Enjoy your evening. See you in 2 weeks.
E anche a te come si dice?
Come?
Volevo dire anche a te, ma non mi veniva.
You too.
Ah, you too. Ok, non mi veniva in mente.
The same to you.
You too. Ok.
The same to you. You too.
Perfetto.
The same to you. Yes. You too. Okay.
Ok.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much.
Bye. Thanks.
Thanks to you.